video we covered about stashing. I hope you people may remember what is stashing. Okay, like suppose best example, sir. I covered already very clearly in the last video, right? Suppose assume that I'm working currently on file one and file two. Okay, work is going on. Assume that, sir. Work is going on. Okay, like now, sir, suddenly a new urgent activity came. Okay, whenever a new urgent activity, what I will do is, sir, whatever current going work, okay, I will stash, I will save secretly in some temporary location. Okay, whatever changes uncommitted, okay, these uncommitted changes will be saved to some temporary location. If you want that, now git stash is the command we require to use. Okay, git stash is uncommitted changes. Can you please save to some temporary location so that my working tree will become clean. Now you can continue on that urgent work. Okay, we can complete this urgent work and then we can commit. Okay, once this urgent work completed, committed. Okay, now we have to continue our previous work. Okay, ongoing work. What I will do is git sir unstashing concept we have to take. How you can do unstashing? Git stash pop or apply. Sir, we require to use a stash id. Like have you remembered, right? We covered all these things in the last session. Okay, like now assume that, sir, currently file 1.txt, file 2.txt, sir, work is going on. Okay, assume work is going on, sir, in these two files. Okay, like suddenly some urgent work came. I record work on file 3.txt. Assume that, sir, some urgent work came. Okay, what I have to do? So this ongoing work, the uncommitted changes, I have to save somewhere. I require to save somewhere. Like I have to do that. How we can do, sir? We require to use git stash. Okay, listen very carefully, sir. If I use git stash, how many files will be stashed? Can you please confirm? How many files will be stashed? I respond because two files work is going on. If I use git stash, how many files will be stashed? Two files will be stashed. Okay, two files will be stashed, right? Sir, whatever uncommitted changes present in current working directory or staging area, in all files, uncommitted changes will be stashed. Remember, it may be one file, two file, all the available files, right? But sometimes my requirement is, boss, so I don't want to stash all these things, all the files. I want to stash. I don't want, sir. We don't want to stash all files. All files. I want to stash only some files. Only some files. Is it possible or not? Yes, it is possible. We can stash only required files instead of all files. Okay, like how you can do that? For that, yes, it's possible, sir. This concept is called partial. Okay, partial stash. The name itself indicates, right? So I don't want a complete stash. I want a partial stash. Complete stash means all files, wherever uncommitted changes are there, those all the files are going to be stashed. But I don't want all the files, right? I want only few files. I want only some files. Then better to go for what? Partial stash. Yes, friends. Are you in the position to understand? Respond. Are you in the position to understand, right? What is the meaning of partial stash? Okay, assume we have multiple files are there, but we want to stash. Okay, sir, even multiple files are there, even multiple files are there, multiple files are there, but we want to stash, sir, only some files, only some files, then we require to go for what? Partial stash. Okay, how you can perform, sir, partial stash? Sir, how you can perform complete stash, full stash? What is the command? I respond. What is the command we require to use for normal stash operation? Respond. What is the command we require to use for normal stash operation? Git stash. correct, right? Git stash we have to use. If I use git stash, now full stash, okay, full stash or complete stash is going to be is going to be happen. But now I want partial, but I want partial stash. So same command only, git stash hyphen p, okay, hyphen p means partial stash, partial stash, okay. Hyphen p means partial stash, okay. Take a bit very special care about this one, sir, okay. Well, now my point is, so it is going to ask, it will ask, sir, file by file, okay, file by file. Do you want stash for this file? Yes, yes or no? Do you want stash for file 1? Do you want stash for file 1? Yes. Do you want stash for file 2? Yes. Okay, for file 2, file 2, yes, yes, okay, like do you want to stash for file 3? Okay, like it will ask for all the files. No, I don't want to. So whatever files you require to stash, you have to provide, so only those files will be stashed. Remember a bit carefully, right? So how it is possible, sir? By using this hyphen p option. Hyphen p means partial stash, okay. Any doubt about this one? Respond. Any doubt about this one, sir? What is the meaning of partial stash? Is that clear for you? But how you can do with an example, that part I will take care, don't worry, sir, okay. The concept is the clear, I hope. Now here just very simple, let me go for a small demo example, sir. Here, okay, let me start git bash, okay, git bash. Now currently I am in d column, okay, d git projects, right? Okay, all my git projects are there here. Now let me create a partial stash, okay, partial stash, like I'm trying to take, sir, partial stash, okay. Like let me go to, sir, partial stash, okay. Now observe a bit carefully, right? No such file or partial, spelling mistake, okay. Cd partial stash, okay, like I'm taking, yeah. Now have a look once, sir. Now first what I have to take, git init. You know already these are things, right? Okay, well, but one small thing, whether you aware or not, whether you remembered or not, I don't know, just let me repeat, sir. So to perform stashing, okay, to perform stash, at least one commit must be required. At least one commit must be required. Have you remembered, right? We respond. At least one commit must be required. In the last example, we covered this one. I mean, last video. Second point also I covered. Okay, what is the second important thing is, stashing is applicable. Stash concept or stashing is applicable only for tracked files. Only for tracked files. Only for tracked files. Okay, like I covered, right? Okay, to perform stash, at least one commit must be required. Stashing is applicable only for tracked files, okay. Like now my question is, listen carefully, right? Okay, but please make sure these 2 points in your mind, okay. Now, so what I'm taking, echo, sir, first line, echo first line I'm taking. So can you please write this one to file1.txt? Perfect. Now can you please write to file2.txt? Okay, like sir, now how many files are there? Untracked files 2 are there, okay. For these files, can I apply stashing concept? Can you please confirm? Respond. Can I apply stashing concept for these files? Yes or no? Respond yes or no. Can I apply stash concept for these files? No, no. What the reason is? These are untracked files. These are untracked files. For untracked files, stashing is not applicable. Okay, like what I have to take. Let me do some commit. Okay, get add dot. Okay, next git commit hyphen m. Okay, hyphen m. Two files added or first commit, okay, like I'm trying to take, sir, first commit, okay, like I did, okay, perfect. Now if I use git git status, okay, can you please tell now working tree is a clean or not? Yes, one commit already I did. File 1 and file 2 both are tracked, so this is working tree is the clean. Now based on my requirement, I have to work on file 1 and file 2, okay. Like what I will do is git, okay, here echo. So work is going on, work is going on, like sir, file1.txt. Sir, why I'm taking this double greater than symbol? Can you please confirm, anyone? I forgot why I'm taking double greater than symbol. this is append operation, append operation, right? Already first line, now it is the second line in the file one. Okay, well, now work is going on for file2 dot txt. Okay, that's all. Now take very special care, sir. Now how many files has uncommitted uncommitted changes? How many files, sir? Sir, can I use the word file1 dot txt and the file2 dot txt? Both the files have uncommitted changes. Correct, right? Uncommitted changes are there in both files. Okay, if you want git status, yes. Okay, modified file1.txt, modified file2.txt. Okay, well, now if you want, you can say cat file1.txt. Okay, like sir, two lines are there. Two lines are there. This line already committed, but this line is work is going on. Okay, similarly, file2.txt, same story. Okay, the first line already committed in the previous commit, but work is going on. This line is sir now uncommitted. Okay, like now, so I'm currently working on file 1 and file 2. Okay, suddenly some urgent work came. Okay, like some urgent work came. In that urgent work, okay, I require to work on file 2 and file 3. Okay, I require to work on file 2 and file 3. So I have to stash only file 1. Okay, can you please stash only file 1? Whatever uncommitted changes are there in the file 1, can you please sir save it to some temporary location? So is it possible to stash only file 1? Possible or not? I respond. So I want to stash only this one, and I will continue this work and extra file 3. These are my urgent things. Okay, like sir, can I do that or not? Yes, you can. So for that, what is the command we require to use? That concept is called partial stash. What is the command we require to use? Can you please confirm? Git stash hyphen p. What is the command, sir? Git stash hyphen p. Like now observe that. Okay, have a look once, sir. It is talking about file 1. It is talking about file 1. File 1. Hey, file 1. This is the extra line is there, which is not committed. This is the extra line is there, which is not committed. Stash this hunk. Okay, like, do you want to stash this one or not? Yes. Okay. Here, yes, sir. Because file 1, I want to stash. Okay. Enter. Okay. Now it is asking about, do you want to stash for file 2? Have you observed, right? In the file 2, this is the extra line is there. Do you want to stash file 2? Okay, like now I'm using the word no. No, observe that. So you want the stashing only for file 1 but not for file 2. No problem, enter. Okay, that's it. Okay, now take a bit very special care about this terminology, right? So now file 1 uncommitted changes saved to the temporary location. Okay, but file 2 changes are there because I didn't stash file 2. If I use git status, okay, my working tree is a clean or not clean? Can you please confirm? If I use git status, working tree the clean or not clean? Not clean, not clean. The reason for that is file2.txt changes are still there, okay, which are not hidden. Okay, like let me take git status. Okay, really strictly speaking, it has to talk about only file 2 because file 1 changes already committed, already stashed, not committed, already stashed. That's why. So only file 2 it has to object. Okay, let me cross check. Okay, but very unfortunate, maybe bug in the windows based version, so it is showing about file 1 also. Don't worry, sir, really don't worry. Okay, it may be bug in the windows based git. Okay, like but strictly speaking, it has to talk about file 2 only. Sir, really stashing is happen. How you can conclude? Now observe this one. Git stash, okay, list. Yes, have you observed, right? Stash is available or not? Array, respond. Stash is available or not? Yes. Okay. Now, which file? What content is there? Okay. Git show stash ID. Stash ID. If I can say yes, have you observed, right? Only file one. Only file one. File one is there. Okay. Only file one is there. Okay. This is stashing is happened. Still, do you want the proof for that? Yes, there is. Sir, here whatever uncommitted changes in the file 1 stashed, only committed changes are there in the file 1. Where is the proof for that? Actually file 1.txt contain how many lines? I respond. Actually file 1.txt contain how many lines? Originally 2 lines are there. Have you remembered? Originally 2 lines, but uncommitted changes already saved somewhere. Okay, only committed changes will be there in the file 1. That's why now observe that. Okay, cat file 1.txt. Now observe only one line. Array, work is going on where it is stashed. Remember this one. Have you observed, right? So file 1 content, is it stashed or not? Yes, it is stashed. Okay, like, but if I can ask file 2.txt, now observe that work is going on. Okay, clear. So now total, I have how many files are there? 2 files are there, but how I can stash only some file, not all the files. For that, which concept is required, sir? Partial stash is the concept we required to have. Any doubt, friends? Is it clear for all of you, right? Okay, well, now you can continue your work on sir file 2 because you didn't stash, and you can create some more files based on your requirement. Okay, well, what I want to say, let me create one more file. Echo some urgent work. Okay, like file 3.txt. I created a file 3.txt. Okay, that's all. Git status like file 3 untracked file. It is showing that file 2.txt the modified like what I will say, git add dot okay git commit hyphen m git commit hyphen m sir commit for urgent work, commit for urgent work like I'm taking, sir. Okay, that's all. Git for commit for urgent work. Okay, well, okay, now so 2 files changed, 2 insertions. Have you observed, right? 2 files changed, 2 insertions. It is not inserted file 1. Respond. Is it inserted file 1? Hey, is it inserted file 1? No. It's always talks about file 2 and file 3 only. File 2 and file 3 only. Okay, that's what you should aware. Okay. Now if I use get status, yeah, clean. Working tree is a clean. Okay, like because my work got completed. Okay, now can I bring back my stashed changes? Okay, of file 1 to the current working directory or not? Okay, how you can do that? How you can do that, sir? So what is the command we require to do? Unstash, because you stashed the file 1, right? Now you can perform unstash. How you can do that? Git please confirm. What is the command? Git stash. Either pop you can use or apply you can use. Pop stash id. Okay, like so git stash pop. Okay, stash id like we require to use. Let me cross check this one. Okay, can you please tell git status? Is the working tree the clean or not? Please confirm. I respond. Is the working tree the clean or not? Yes, yes, working tree the clean. But now bring back get stash pop. Okay, sir, what I have to take? Stash at the rate 0. This is my stash ID. Okay, now enter. Enter. Have you observed? Now file 1.txt came. Okay, because sir, here some temporary in some temporary location file 1 stashed. Can you please tell now is the status working tree the clean or not clean? What the answer you can tell? Is the working tree the clean or not clean? Not clean, because file 1 we bring back. Okay, now file 1.txt is modified, boss. Okay, how many lines are there inside file 1? Anyone, can you please confirm? Respond. How many lines are there in the file 1.txt? Why you are silent? How many lines are there in the file 1.txt? 2 lines are there. 2 lines are there, sir. Okay, like 2 lines are there. Now first line and the work is going on. Okay, like happily you can continue on this work. This concept is called partial stash. Are you seeing the difference between full stash and the partial stash? Full stash means all the files, whatever the files which are having uncommitted changes, every file will be saved to the temporary location. But I want only some files, only few files For that, we require to go for partial stash. How you can do partial stash, sir? Git stash -p. This is the command we require to use for partial stash. Clear? Are you seeing the difference between full stash and partial stash? Even with the example. Okay.